Morning folks, I hope you are well. Time to meet another member of our staff. This man is called Rob, he works on our content team and he's actually the person who probably works on bikes the most, so I'm looking forward to seeing his collection. He's actually got 3. I'm currently bikeless today because mine is getting serviced. So I'm on the train, which sucks. So more than ever, I am looking forward to a strong coffee today. See you in a bit. Sinking into your couch here.
That's funny, that's the firmer side actually. This is
the firmer side. Do you go on the train anymore?
I have been for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the weather's been...
Or that and the brakes are binding like on the Mutt as well.
Yeah, I've been there.
Not quite as bad as yours.
It's healed now, it's actually fully healed. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to affect my fingerprint. I kind of hope it does, as a reminder to myself.
But you should be fine. Well, I've got that. You can barely see it now from when I burnt it on the Bonnie exhaust. You
did ride the other week, though, when it was freezing cold. I think of everyone in the office, you are the person, come rain, shine or snow, that is most consistently on your bike there. And you ride on the Mutt mostly, don't you?
Mostly, yeah, just because of the fuel efficiency. Right, okay. Where do you want to start?
Well, I think logically, let's start with the Mutt, the one that we see the most.
The Mutt, okay.
In the office.
Mixed opinions on the Mutt, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Majority of the people in the office don't like it.
Right, okay.
I love it. This was my first bike when I got it. Mm-hmm. It looks a bit different now. Before it was all nice and clean, classic, regular road tyres. I basically modified the entire thing during the lockdown.
Okay.
So now I've got the full knobbly tyres, I've got the new levers, the seat, the rear rack, the shocks, the exhaust, the oil cooler. Pretty much stripped the whole thing down. And so now this is literally my bike.
Okay.
So as much as everyone wants to tell me to get rid of it, get something better, this is mine.
And it gets daily action. This is ridden every single day. Yeah,
so I've had this from new, what, 35,000 kilometres.
What? How many ponies is this thing kicking out? What sort of...
from you, a record-breaking 12.
12?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've added a bit more weight to it now, so those ponies have to work a little bit harder. You don't have to do a chainsaw sound on this one, it just sounds like it naturally.
Exactly, it just sounds like a chainsaw.
It's got a good bark to it, which is what I like for a 125.
Possibly needs a bit of a clean up on there on the exhaust, but...
Well, it's not rust, is it? It's a patina.
It's a patina.
It's quite
the
a solid
whole bike's
bit
got
of
a nice patina, yeah. There's a solid amount of patina on this.
Yeah.
That's the point, though, isn't it? The point is that it is what you would call just like a brat bike.
Yeah, it's a piece of me, this one. It's yeah, it's one of those things, everyone looks at it and goes, yeah, Rob made that.
But what's nice is you can say, my other bike is a Triumph.
Exactly. Yeah. So if they don't like this, I've got plenty of others for them to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. Have a little look.
Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of your clothing, what we generally do is go head to toe. We'll do the same on this occasion. So we will start with your helmet, which you've got just down there.
Yep.
This, obviously we've featured before, but it's the HEDON HEROINE.
Two-face version.
Yeah.
So it's the white and black contrast.
Yeah.
I first found this one, I wasn't in the company for that long, so I didn't really know a lot about the brand. I literally just went straight for the styling and the quality of the helmet. There was no history behind it. I literally looked at it and went, yeah, that is a nice helmet.
Yeah. So how long have you been with Urban Rider?
It's 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah.
And you got this how long after you started?
About 6-7 months.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Was it the first thing you bought there as well?
It was one of the first things, yeah.
What is it you like about this in particular, using it?
It's just so comfortable. It's fairly quiet as well for a helmet. Like, it's quieter than the Bell Bullet that I've got. Yeah. So I actually really like riding with this on the motorways.
Okay.
The visors are really nicely designed. It's a solid visor on this. Yeah. It's not a flimsy piece of plastic. It's almost a complete injection molded piece, and it's very thick. It's a sturdy visor. The hardware is really nice. The brass fixings, all the leather trim as well. The leather trim is really nice.
Also, you can get it off without tools.
Yeah, they just twist off.
Which has become more important to me.
Yeah,
the more we go and shoot helmets, because the amount of times I need an Allen key or something to get it off. And nice colour, actually. Yeah, I think they don't do this one anymore, obviously, but they have loads of different options for you to look at.
Yeah.
So next body part is jacket. We'll go for your torso. So we have a Merlin here, don't we?
Yep, this is the Merlin Stockton jacket. I remember when I bought this because it was just after just before, sorry, we were going to do one of the summer sample sales.
Okay.
And I had a different Merlin jacket picked out for that.
Right.
Which was a prototype, hadn't been released. And I was like, right, that one's mine, I'm going to have that. Literally the day before the sample was live, we then got the Merlin summer drop in.
Yeah.
This jacket then appeared in that. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I've made the wrong choice for that other one. I want this. It's that reverse leather on it, so it's not a suede, but it's a matte leather.
Yes.
The diamond stitching just really complements it. It's got the zips on the arms.
Yeah.
It's got front and rear vents as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Removable liner as well. I've now upgraded it with D30 Ghost Armor.
Okay.
Because I think originally this came with LP1.
Yes.
And now it's just so comfortable. I sometimes just wear this out and about as a casual jacket. Yeah, so I've had this for quite a few years now. It's starting to show, it's got that nice weathered leather effect where you see that I'm constantly in that riding position. Yeah. And so all the elements hit me, so I'm getting sort of like the zebra prints coming through.
I like the zebra prints. I like that though, actually. Again, I know how much you wear this because I've seen it on you a lot.
Yeah.
It's actually aged pretty well. And it's not misshapen or anything either. I'm assuming you've probably been out in rain in it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've been caught out quite a few times in this to the point where it's been soaked through. A couple of days later, it's dried out and it's been absolutely back to normal again. And
obviously there's loads of other options for Merlin as well. But it is testament to the quality of their leather, even considering the price point, the aggressive price point they usually come in at. And the other jacket that's always worth mentioning is the Urbane Pro, I believe you've got as well.
I've got one of those. My fiance's got one of those as well. Yeah. Midsummer, we absolutely love them. You just put them on, put another jacket over the top. Yeah. That's all you need.
It speaks for itself. It's such a versatile tool, but yeah, it's lots of different jackets in one, isn't it? And there is a reason. There's some things that pop up every single staff picks, and there are reasons for that. If we've all got it, it means that we all like it, and for good reason as well. Lovely. So if we move on to your hands, the Racer Forge.
That's right. These are the Mark II ones with the knuckle armor. I bought these when I finally gave up throughout riding during the winter, and I was like, you know what, I am now tired of having cold hands. So I thought, right, first pair of heated gloves. I wanted these because they were almost full leather, apart from this one patch at the back. I was like, right, they look good, they fit well. For a heated glove, they are quite slimline as well. I can still use all the controls on the bike. They take the chill off, which is the main thing.
And that's the main thing.
I'm riding along, my hands are not cold, but they're not super hot that I begin to sweat either. No.
And similar to what we sort of recommend with this stuff, I think JJ mentioned it as well. You turn it on, you find the setting that feels appropriate, you get a little bit colder, you turn it up, and then you keep it at that level. But yeah, we've got loads of options from them. We had the Kinetic and the Heat 5 recently with them. Some nice improved functionality with that, in that they're Bluetooth, so you can actually just control it from one glove.
And the batteries are all compatible as well, so the batteries of these ones will fit those ones too.
Yes, and you can charge it. You can link it directly to the bike as well if you are doing like a longer trip, right? Which is handy. Next up, my friend, you have to tell me about this thing in front of me. Come and stand next to your creation.
This thing, this monstrosity, you mean?
How are you feeling about it?
Better than I was previously, but my mood has gone up and down a lot since I first bought this machine. I actually bought this before I bought the Bonnie.
Okay.
I bought this thinking, right, ULEZ was basically, going to be a big thing. And I thought, right, what are the options that I have? I buy a new bike for something bigger, or I buy myself a classic that's on historic tax that is then exempt.
Yes.
So I thought, right, being me, what's the most ridiculous engine size I could have got for a classic bike?
So what is the engine size on this?
This is the Goldwing GL1000 with a 999cc 4-cylinder engine.
Okay.
It sounds fantastic, but I can't start it up right now because it's got nothing attached to it.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
And my plan is to straight pipe it as well, which I've tested, and it sounds incredible with straight pipes on it.
I'm going to commit you to something here that doesn't actually matter in the slightest, but what's your estimate on when this gets finished?
Oh no.
We've all done it, mate, honestly. If you say 1 year, we all know that means 3.
I did previously say I wanted it ready for this DGR, which is now May.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
I am really hoping 1 more year. The problem is I love it too much. This is my elements, basically, when it comes to just...
You do enjoy tinkering.
I do.
I mean, I said before I came that you're the person in the office that works on your bikes the most.
Yeah.
And probably therefore also have the best knowledge where it comes to fixing bikes or, mechanical knowledge.
I've got the biggest appetite for it.
Biggest appetite.
Which is the big problem as well. If I know that I can do the job myself, I will buy a manual, read up on it, and I will buy the tools and I will do it.
Yeah. And it also means that you're likely to bring it into the house as you did during lockdown.
Oh, that was great with this.
With the Mutt, yeah.
Jem didn't like me too much for that.
No,
you can put the pictures in now if you like, but that was a fun job getting that bike up those stairs and into the flat and then out onto the balcony. But
yeah,
I needed to do what had to be done. So.
Next up, we have trousers. You're wearing one, but we'll actually go for the one that's sat over there. So, KNOX Richmond.
Yeah, the Mark II Richmonds. Now obviously replaced by the Mark IIIs.
Yes.
I really like these because they are, generally I wear these during the winter because they're quite thick lined jean.
Yep.
Fully lined as well, so all the way down right to the ankles.
Yep.
They're just really comfy. There's a nice amount of stretch in the material.
Yeah, they're very flexible compared to some. And the other ones you've got obviously are the IRONHEADs.
Yeah.
You've got there. Again, multi-layered. You've got armour in them now or not, just the pockets?
These ones got armour in them now. These is also, yeah, this is the C-Smart as well.
Super slim.
So like these ones I really like as well. They've got slightly water resistant layer on them as well, which at first I thought, how does that work on a jean? And then the first time I was caught out in a very light downpour. And they do. They really do. They dry super quick.
I had that with the Pioneer as well. And yeah, it says like waterproof coating to it. And I've been caught out with a little bit of rain and it just beads up. Yeah. I was like, wow. It wasn't just written on there for the sake of it. It really does work.
But these ones are super comfy as well. I generally just wear these out and about. So for me, they're a really nice fitting pair of jeans. Like they just as a casual pair of jeans. Yeah. I love them.
It's always a good test for me. If you're wearing it and you're not riding, then it obviously means that you like it. Because you've got no incentive to wear it off the bike, but if you still do, then obviously you like the design. And then when it comes to footwear, so we've got two on offer. So we have the STYLMARTIN, actually we'll start with that one. I'm a big fan of STYLMARTIN. They only make boots, and when someone focuses on just doing one thing, they do it really, really well. Yeah. So we've got the Rocket, isn't it, these?
Yeah, so these are the Rocket boots. These are my second pair, actually. Oh, wow. Because I originally had the black ones, of course. It was like, saw them, bought them in black. Yeah. Really loved them, and I wore them so much that I completely wore them through. Right, okay. Because I just wore them every single day, straight through, winter, summer, the whole time. Really love them. When it comes to a boot, I'm a big fan of something a little bit taller on the ankle.
Yeah, true.
These ones were just the right height for me. Love the buckle adjustment at the top.
Yeah, I quite like that. Do you...
Speeds up at the side.
Yes, so it doesn't get in the way of actually getting the boots on.
No, absolutely.
Side zip is huge as well. Cannot be overstated. And I know sometimes why it's not there on the design. I guess it adds some element and adds some complexity to the making it. It also changes the style somewhat, although you don't really see it from the side. No,
but on the STYLMARTIN as well, the inside gusset.
Yeah.
Obviously, it adds a little bit of bulk, but for these, you don't notice it at all. It feels really nice.
And it does open up wide enough that it's still really quick getting your foot in there. Yeah. Yeah. And you never need to touch the laces as well, ever. You just lace it at once, get it in the right position, then just repeat every time with the zip. Lovely. And then the ones you've got just down there are a collab. So these are the MERLIN ONYX collaboration between MERLIN and Urban Rider. They are obviously a riding trainer. They have the benefits of a riding trainer in that they are comfortable, they have a flat sole, they're quite low or lower than a taller boot as well, but still come higher than your ankle. And there is a new version coming, so if you are, well, keep your eyes peeled essentially. I can't actually tell you exactly when that is yet. We are still waiting for them to drop, but as soon as they are, you will see reviews on the YouTube channel. And then when it comes to accessories on your bikes, actually, which bike is it on? You've got the Monimoto.
I loved it so much, I've actually got it on both bikes.
Good. Yeah, I was going to ask, because it makes sense. I mean, otherwise you're sort of taking a gamble on, which ones are going to get nicked? Yeah. So you've got Monimoto, you have the previous version. We actually have
the original version, right? Yeah. So the new version is a lot smaller. I think the battery lasts a little bit longer, could take a different type of battery. The coverage might be slightly better, I'm not too sure.
It's a more robust signal strength is the quickest way.
Basically, but the main thing about the new one is that it's just smaller than the original.
Yes. Obviously we can't show you where it is. It's not physically here. It's on the bike, and I can't even show you where it is on the bike. Otherwise that would kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah, I've got to keep it hidden.
Last one we're going to need to go and take on the road, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go for a little bit of a ride.
Well, let's want to take this one. No, you can fit. You can fit on the back of it. Yeah, this one's got a good growl to it as well. Yeah.
Just so you know, that was definitely the camera poking you in the lower back. Definitely wasn't me. So, your other bike is a Triumph. It's one you inherited from Lauren's, right?
Yeah, so Lauren's had it for quite a number of years, done his modifications to it.
Yeah. Of which, how many still remain? Have you changed a lot?
No, quite a lot of them actually. The exhaust, he put on, the headlight, the brackets, speedo, the shocks, the whole tail tidy system, he done.
Did he do it well, all of this stuff?
Sure.
Sorry, that was a loaded question.
Everything that was bad, I have since removed and replaced with better bits.
And what have you added to it then?
The biggest thing basically is the full airbox removal kits and the new air filters.
Yeah.
That is all my doing basically.
Yeah.
I had it for 2 years before completely stripping the carburetors down and building them up from scratch again. Basically, they needed a complete rebuild.
Yeah, they do, don't they, after time, after a certain amount of mileage.
And so now, carbs run great. Air filters are fantastic. I love these things because they're waterproof.
They do look good. But so what else do you want to modify then, apart from just the end can, is it?
Just the end can at the moment.
Okay.
Part of me is thinking maybe redo the tank.
Yeah.
Front mudguard, I do want to chop it down a little bit. And then it's just the little things. It's new levers, maybe new controls, new mirrors.
Yeah.
I do want to upgrade the suspension as well.
So little tiny tweaks, essentially. Yeah, everyone just finagles,
little non-performance bits, basically, just to make it more me.
And it is a smooth ride, I can confirm.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Yeah.
I normally use this one for long distances, so whenever I'm out on holiday up in North Yorkshire, riding through the moors, this is my choice. And your fiancée obviously is on the back of this one, not the Mutt as well. Yeah, for her sake. She won't ride the Mutt anymore. It's too uncomfortable for her. No, that's a fair thing. This actually is quite good. There weren't any grab rails, but we just got nice and intimate. Yeah. And, this is a cuddling bike. This is a cuddling bike, yeah. And it's nice that we're at that stage in our relationship, working relationship, that we can feel comfortable with that. You feel broken in, do you? Yeah, good choice of words, but yes, I feel broken in. Thank you for showing me your gear. Thanks for being a brilliant host. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I've got some new tips actually. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to go home and to try them for myself. So thank you to you for watching as well. We will see you in the video very soon. There you go. Wasn't that painful, was it? That's fine. Was it all right? Yeah. Good. Yeah, okay.